You can learn a lot of life's lessons from special needs people.
Lindsey had no self-esteem. She's just blossomed here.
You know, at night, I can lay my head down in here and say, God, I'm content here.
This is not a place that they're coming to for, a temporary time or anything like that. It's where they're going to be. This is their home.
There's not a lot out there for adults with mental disabilities. We found that out very quickly when we started looking for something for Lindsey. There's very little out there for adults. There's a lot for children.
Reach out and touch somebody's hand. Make this world a better place if you can.
Lindsey she's 26, she's just turned 26. And she's very normal looking, she's very normal acting. Lindsey has great social skills. And upon first meeting her, you expect her to act like a young adult. And when she begins to act like a 10 or 12-year-old, people back off from her. She spent a good part of her life with people trying to force her to be normal. And it breaks my heart that she spent that much time without really any of the family realizing that Lindsey was special. And I fully believe that God works in all things, and I think God worked in bringing Lindsey to me, and through me, He put Lindsey here.
My number one fear in life was what was going to happen if something happened to him, them, my aunt and uncle. Where would I live? Where would I stay?
Her mother is my niece, and so I'm more the age of her grandmother. And so she said, "You're getting old." You always hear to hear. Lindsey's very truthful. And she said, "You're getting old and you're going to die, and I'm going to be by myself." She needed the security of knowing she had a home, she had a place to live, and that nobody could take her out of it.
Now, what's our regular schedule tomorrow? Who's going where?
I remember when she told me about being in a group home, I cried right on the spot, and I thought, I am not moving into a group home. I don't know why y'all have to. I was mean. I said, I will live on the streets before I come to a group home. It's not a group home. It's our home, and Asheboro Home makes it feel like our home.
Lindsey's Aunt Pat is, and her uncle have been just so wonderful to work with. They love Baptist Children's Home. They love what they have seen Lindsey grow and mature into while she's been here.
Living here in Asheboro Home has given me an opportunity to be with 5 other girls that have the same disability. Cause in life, people tend to avoid people with disabilities like DDM. Marissa's God sent. We needed somebody that was stable and, that we kind of like a mom, and that's basically what we call her, is our house mom. And I can go to her with a problem and she helps me. I feel like I can come to her and tell her that I've done something wrong and not get mad, and she can understand me.
They're very conscientious about keeping them safe, keeping them comfortable, and at the same time building their self-esteem and self-confidence and giving them the opportunity to do things that otherwise they wouldn't have gotten that opportunity.
The ladies here want to be independent, and their families want them to be independent as much as they can be. And so we try to allow that here. They help with meals, they help with doing their own laundry, working out in the public, going to school. They want them to be as normal as possible, but yet they need some help and they need some guidance, and that's what we do.
We have seen a big difference in her since she's came here. She's more confident. She's willing to undertake things that she's never wanted to try before because she's afraid she couldn't do it. And she's found out living here, it's okay to try. If you fail, that's okay. That's okay, we'll do it again.
Lindsey has, she works at our retirement community and she serves. They approach life with a kind of a joyful exuberance is how I would describe it. When they come to church, they come to worship. They worship with all their heart. They sing with all their heart and with joy. They'll raise their hands in praise to the Lord. They'll clap. Sometimes we have opportunity for them to give testimony and sing. Many times they're doing ministry themselves.
3 months ago, I joined Crossroads as a member, and I thank God so much for putting me here, and the love and the support and the caring that y'all give me.
The ladies just feel so connected with the whole church. It's just been amazing to me. The pastor is always there if we ever need him. His wife, they love the girls, and it shows every Sunday. It shows. We can't do all this, alone, and so that support it needs to be there.
And there's no way that what the residents bring in income-wise could possibly do this. So without the North Carolina Baptist, I don't think it would be possible.
I would say to please keep giving. Every time you give, it helps one of these ladies. It helps a child. It helps an adult. It helps them to have everyday things. It helps them to have clothes and food and shelter, a car to be transported in to get to school so they can get their GED, so they can work and be productive, because that's what they want to be.
We ought to live an everyday giving kind of living. I'd like for these young ladies to feel loved, feel accepted, enjoy friendship, realize that they're part of our church family and also the family of Baptists all across the state, Christians everywhere, and that Lord will use them to their fullest potential.
Baptist Children's Home here in North Carolina is truly blessed.
I'm at peace with Lindsey being here. I'm not worried about her. And my thanks, and my family's thanks, and I know all the residents of this home thank them from the very depths of their heart for all they do.
Thank you, North Carolina Baptist Children's Home, for making a way for me and my friends.